Para aqueles que não me conhecem, eu vou falar em inglês. When was the last time that you saw someone asked him, do you like this type of food? Do you like this type of music? And he says no. It happens all the time. And when you ask him, why don't you like that? What does he say? That's me, that's how I am. Flash news. Nothing is you. It's actually everything else but you. I like to think of it as a two-way street. One way is resisting, the other side is accepting. Now, if we look at a child, let's say a small boy, his mother forcingly gives him a bath, forcingly dresses him up, and forcingly putting him in the chair to eat. And she comes with this big spoon, like a small child looking at this big spoon. Eat, eat. The child becomes sometimes resistful. And the critical point here is who will break first? Is it the mother? Will she decide, oh, he doesn't like this type of food? Or is it the child? Will he, when he just stops resisting and just eats this food? Let's suppose it is an apple mash, okay? Now, if we look at this critical point, and the boy accepts this apple mash, when he grows up, he thinks, or he will think, that he likes apple mashes, that he likes apples. But suppose the mother breaks down and she decides, no, he doesn't like apple mash. When that boy grows up, he will continue not liking apples. And his mother will define it for him. He didn't choose that. Now, there are some main factors that decide this critical point. One of them is the mental state that the person is at the time that he meets this first incident, at the time that he tastes his first time of a new product. It is also relevant to music. It's also relevant to any preference that all of us have or think we have. Another one is who is the promoter? If you have someone that you like in front of you and he offers you something that is new for you and you taste it, you are open to accept it and you're open to like it. However, if that someone is someone that you don't like, or just at that moment you were angry about, you might resist, and in the end, you end up not liking it. And this will define you in the end. I remember when I was a teenager, I liked rock music. Now, rock music is nothing that everybody likes. It's something that is hard to like to get used to it. But I liked it because I remember that a friend of mine, which I liked very much, he also liked rock music. So I decided I want to be more like him, and I started liking rock music. Now I still like it. There are many, many examples of these, and if each one of you think backwards and try to remember when was the first time you encountered this liking or disliking of a product, of music, of food, you will realize that it's never about the product itself. It's never about the food itself. It's about the surrounding. What happened? What was your mental state? And who were you with? How did you feel about that? And next time, when you go out and maybe go to a restaurant and there's something that you don't like, just think about the speech. Think about what I said today. Think back when you stopped liking that product and try it again. I'm sure that some of the stuff that you didn't like before, you will start liking them again. I think that not trying or disliking is one of our worst enemies in life. If you don't try stuff, you're missing part of the good stuff that is in life. So think about it and enjoy your life. I'm open to questions. You can ask in Portuguese also. So it's fine. No questions. Huh?
What do you dislike?
I used to dislike mushrooms. And when I think of why I dislike mushrooms, it's because I dislike fat. And when I tasted the mushroom, when the texture of mushroom in my mouth, it reminded me of fat. Now, when you start not liking something, and then you go and try something else, if that something else resembles what you disliked in the beginning, there's a high chance of you disliking that other stuff. But if you refer it to something that you already like, then it's easier to accept it. So, in the end, we don't have any choices. In the end, the choices are given to us. In the end, what we think about ourselves is that we do our choices, they're already done. The environment, the person that you work with, they're already done to us. That's my message. Any other questions? Yes. Okay.
Is there possible that you dislike something that you like, or otherwise make the reverse process?
You're asking if somebody dislikes something and then he starts liking it, or you're asking you can dislike something that you like?
Yes. Yes.
The whole message here is that there is no like or dislike. It's something that is decided because it helps you build your personality in the end. It helps you define yourself. And when we are like adults, when we become adults and we are defined by what we like and what we dislike, I don't like classical music. And now if tomorrow I change to liking classical music, the other people stop recognizing me the way that they used to recognize me. They define me as a person that doesn't like classical music. And it's very hard when you grow up to change these factors, these definitions, okay? So the question, are you able to like something that you dislike? I cannot answer that. There is no like or dislike in that question. Yeah?
But you can learn to like something.
You can learn to like something, yes, perfectly. Yes, that's exactly what... Yes, and if you notice when this happened to you, you will realize that there is an external factor that affected that. The external factor could be a nice romantic dinner, okay, with your boyfriend or husband, and at that time you were maybe shy to say no, okay, and then you tasted that food that you disliked before. Then you start liking it again. Sometimes it goes from extreme to extreme. You dislike it a lot, and then it goes. Go ahead.
Well, in Portugal, a lot of youth people is getting out of the country. Yes. Do you think that when a person is in a different environment, in a different city, in a different country, which has a different culture and different products in the supermarket, do you think that could affect our future choices and our behavior in the future?
Certainly, and there is a perfect example about that. Let's take Christmas and boluchay. Okay, who likes to eat boluchay not in Christmas, not during Christmas? Who likes to eat boluchay in Christmas? See, it becomes high, it becomes bigger. So, if you take this example and implement it on different environments or different countries, you behave differently. And that's perfectly correct what you're saying. Yeah?
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Just,
Come on.
just it's more about a thought that I would like to have from you. You said that we have no choices, so I'm a bit stuck here, and after hearing your speech, I have no choices of liking or disliking.
It's not you have no choices of liking or disliking. It's the thought of thinking of ourselves as the one that is choosing what we like or what we don't like is not correct. Because the things that you end up liking or disliking is not your choice. It's everything surrounding it other than you deciding in the end. Do you get what I mean?
Yes, I got the message, but it's like I feel a bit stuck here, so I can't choose anything.
No, come on, it's not, don't take it harsh, okay? It's part of life, it's part of who we are.